Okay, hello boys and girls. They said movement would help my video, but I don't think so. Hello boys and girls, and this is part 2 of foods from my cache secrets, survival tricks. And let's see, Admiral Preparedness commented on the first part. Good. Um, Yeah, they had canned potatoes for a long time. It was a big constant in the 50s. It just fell out of favor in the 70s and 80s. Everybody was low carb, low carb. But in the old days, all you have to do is open a can of potatoes, drain it, and fry it, or boil it, or put it in a stew. You don't have to worry about doing anything else. It was easy. It was quick carbs. I do miss creamed potatoes. Okay, back to the part 2 of the food stuff. Now, if you watched Avril Preparedness, hi Avril, he made, I think it was rice and chicken and cream of mushroom soup with a little bit of um, cream of mushroom soup and canned chicken and rice. Easy dish. And he sprinkled some cheese on top. You can bump that up by putting in, let's see, little cans. I always like little cans in my survival kits because I can't eat a big can. Okay, 4 servings, 1.5 servings. Okay, and if you're cooking a dish, 1.5 servings helps out a lot. So when you put this and that, it makes it into chicken a la king. Isn't that a lot easier? Just that much, and you got greens, your daily requirement of greens for your chicken and rice dish. Peas and carrots, easy as pie. Another trick I always tell people when you do that dish is to add dehydrated dehydrated onions. Okay, real easy dish to work out. When you add dehydrated, uh, uh, sorry, frog in the throat. Dehydrated items, dehydrated onions, and peas and carrots to your cream of you know what soup and your chicken, you'll get chicken a la king. And the kids can't tell. If you want to ramp it up, you might put aside a little bit of more spices, more cheese. And, now, one of my favorite is my run long. During the Vietnam War, I'm a historian. Okay, I got my AA in history. Not too many jobs for historians, especially military history. And I got a weird subject, food in military history. Okay, in the old days, like in the Civil War, you had great food shortages. South and the North had smoked ham hocks. And what was a favorite dish of the soldiers on the march was, yes, lima beans and ham hocks. Okay, you can make the same dish and get a nice big smoked ham hock, put it in boiling water till the water's well seasoned. You add fresh lima beans to it, little butter, little pepper, ready to go. Fed a whole army, fed both sides of the Civil War, remember? Lima beans. This dish was popular World War One, World War Two because it was made fresh. Things got a little bit shaky during the Korean War because they had trouble with importing ham or ham hocks. And also it was an international crew, so it wasn't too very popular. But, butter, lima beans, ham hocks, a good sized chunk of onion chopped. It was hot, and they loved it in the cold trenches of Korea. Years go by, another 10 years, and we had a few unscrupulous military contractors during Vietnam and actually throughout the 60s. They made MCAs. That's the later version of the sea rat. Sorry, I drink some tea. Improved version of the sea rat. Now let me tell you, nobody in the world, including me, because I was the last generation in the military, that ate ham and limas. That's all I ate for a year. Ham and limas. Because they're trying to get rid of this stuff so it could put in the new MREs. Army's got new MREs. Marines got new, well, they didn't get new MREs. It was mostly the Army and Navy. Air Force still got the MCAs, and so did the Marines. I think it was up to about 83. And finally, we went through all the Vietnam era ham and limas. Okay, it's like this. Ham and limas. Ham and limas. Bleh. Okay, but you can make your own ham and limas. Well, we don't have ham or hammocks, but in the field, one little can of lima beans, you add some canned butter and Vienna sausages. Really tasty. It's warm, it's comforting, and it won't back you up like the old sea rat version. Now, a lot of people like ham and limas. Or Vienna sausages and limas. Well, that was popular on Iwo Jima, where the Marines only had fresh or canned lima beans. And if somebody's shooting at you and you want something hot and good, that was very popular. Sorry. More tea. Uncle Alan's got that still frog in my throat. Frog! Okay. I got too many little cans all over the place. Sweet peas. I like these when they have serving sizes. They're great for cooking or for camping. They fit in the cachet fairly nice, and I don't have to open a 4-person can. I'm not eating one of these size cans of food. That's 4 servings. Okay, we have, let's see, this one's tuna. These are great, this size canned tuna. You have this and noodles and peas, and you have tuna casserole, any kind of noodle. And then you add the old standby cream of mushroom soup. Not too hard, fairly easy, feed a lot of people. Okay. When I have serving sizes of bush and beans. If you cook a cup of rice, this is for you, cup of rice, long grain. Add this on top. Add this with it. You have the rice and beans by itself, but brews enough carbs. But if you want a little protein, add that. And you have enough to feed 2 people. Okay, going back to tomato paste. Tomato paste. Oops. Tomato paste. Tomato soup. 58 cents. 98 cents. Campbell, whoops. Sorry. Campbell tomato soup. $1.29. That means inflation's went up. In the old days when I was young in the military, this was 54 cents. That was back in 70 or 1980s. We've been screwed, folks. So, let me go back to the tomato can. Okay. This is Campbell's tomato soup. It's indicator, let's see. It's an indicator of your price value of your foods. So if this is not at 54%, I mean 54 cents, you're paying too much for your food and you're going out too often to eat. Okay. Trying to not make this one too long because I have a lot of cans. Okay, remember the soupas. Okay, this is only $1 and it's dried soup. It's a lot lighter than the canned soup. This is also a generic version of canned soup. And it's not that heavy. Remember, if you add like green beans, peas and carrots, green beans, you add more nutrition to it. Okay. And for you guys who like spaghetti, canned mushrooms. Canned mushrooms. All right. Tomato paste. Or in a pinch, you could use this, just add more garlic salt. Add a little flour and butter, and you got tomato sauce. Okay, should I make this longer because I only got like 4 cans left, or 3 items left actually. Tomato soup, remember Campbell's, and we have turnip greens. Okay, a lot of people are like, what the hell's turnip greens? Well, I know a lot of weird canned products that people passes by in the grocery store because it's either regional, like turnip greens. These are better than spinach, full of vitamins. All you need this. What I recommend is you have 1 can of spinach or 1 can of turnip greens and another can, I forgot what it was, but it's in my cache. It's the green leafy vegetables. You lightly drain it, wash it, add butter. Okay, add lots of butter, lightly fry it, and the kids will eat it. You know, it's 4th week and you have constipation. Turnip greens. Nice treat for salad, you salad lovers. Sliced beets and a single serving can. You know, if you have some fresh vegetables, some sliced beets on the side, that's a meal right there. Some fresh baked bread. Yeah. A lot of you southern boys should know this. It's Jif. They either have it in cornbread or cake mix. I love the cake mix. 79 cents for the cake mix. This cost me $1. Got this at the dollar store. Cornbread, same price. This one I like to use to make fry bread, biscuits. You only need a half a cup of water and you can make biscuits. You can make fry bread. Just put in the oil in the fry pan, toss it in there. It's like an oversized pancake and you flip it a couple times and you got fried bread. And also in a later video we're going to make trench bread. Alright, let me look at my notes. Okay. Joy, from the blog Joy of Field Rations, dated July 7th, 2012, 31st. See Field Bread, U.S. Army, 1896 to 1910. They have a whole section you can read and find out. And those people who are curious about my canned things, I have a little suitcase. I made a video, so check out my video response to Hubble's cat on MREs. I prefer fresh, tasty food. I do use MREs, but I like this better. Tastes better. Hot, fresh bread. You know, you can't go wrong. You can make cakes, muffins, biscuits from this brand. They even have pie crust and pizza crust, waffle, and pancake mix. You just can't go wrong with this item, gift. So look for that in your stores. A lot of people wonder, well, that sounds crazy, Uncle Alan. Well, you haven't been out in the woods or in a trailer down by the river. So if you like and subscribe, everybody, and let's give out a big salute to people who just joined us. And who else? Slovenia, Estonia. We had a lot of viewers from England or UK. And this might go over some few minutes. Canada and some parts of the United States. Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy this. Hit like, subscribe, share with friends. Look on my channel list, see what other channels I like to look at, and have a nice night. Have a nice night, boys and girls.